Welcome back. We just had an update. Mostly bug fixing and features, it looks like. We'll explore it as we go. Let's continue with Space Haven Alpha 6. And, yeah. The HSS Xanthippe. Or is it the Xanthippe? I don't know. We've got ourselves to a good stable location. Systems are built pretty much. We've got 2 derelicts to explore, and we've got some carbon on this asteroid to mine. We're pretty much caught up. We're waiting on infra blocks at this point, so we need to clear these and get some more scrap and get some more blocks overall. Loot those ships. Hopefully get some more crew members. That'd be awesome. I wonder if I can put one right there. Looks like I can. So originally I thought you had to have side access to these, but apparently not. Oh, I gotta turn that off. I've got somebody set to man navigation permanently. We gotta get our other consoles for the main deck, but we're just gonna wait on that because it's not really necessary just yet. But yeah, originally with beds I thought you had to have side access, but apparently you don't. So you can just line these bad boys up. Get a little tight in the quarters there. But we're doing okay. Unreachable areas, where? Right there. Well, the intent is to upgrade this anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I want to build the bigger version of this power generator eventually. How are crops doing? Pretty good, pretty good. We don't have much light in here, which is, you know, hindering it a little bit, I'm sure. But we'll be fine. Alright, we got Bertos the badass over there. Oh, he's not. I thought he was over there. Who's mining? Looks like Mr. Peterson is the miner. Alright, let's get everybody over here. We're gonna go mount up. Oh, look at that. They're green now. I'm liking these subtle changes. And we're going to get on board. Intercraft. Nice. And then we'll go dock with this one first. We'll get the low-hanging fruit. I like to always keep one person back on the ship or doing something. That way if a fire breaks out here, they can deal with it or, you know, whatever. Just keep things flowing. Alright, we're on board. Shoot that guy. Let's clear these hallways real quick. Oh, hostile. Looks like the bulk of the bugs are over here. Let's keep pushing. Seek out the danger. Not run from it. We haven't had anybody panic just yet, so that's good. Alright, nothing there. Clear these parts of the ship. Are we low on hull blocks? Yeah, that's a problem. Right, let's go check out this back room. Nope. What about over here? Oh, look at all that. A bunch of money. Oh, there's a data log. Yeah, I may go back to reading these off. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We can even do a separate series on that. And we've cleared the ship. Undraft him. Undraft this guy. And let's set this to transfer all the goods. We'll focus on salvaging. Or not salvaging. Transferring all the goods. Then we'll go clear this ship, transfer all that off, and then we'll start scrapping everything. Work on salvage. Everybody's coming back. And getting to work. This is good. Water is a crucial item on here. Water and I would say energy rods are your 2 primary things you need to keep producing. You need power. You need water to do a lot of things like, what is it? We need it for oxygen generation. You need it for food. You need it for a lot of things. There's four or five dumps. We're not quite fully at full capacity on the dumps. Alright, good. The whole construction is almost done. Let's build the walls on this. And I think we'll do one there. And a two for there. Put a door. We'll get another wall here for this med bay. And put a door right there. Okay, getting stuff done. Oh shit. We need to get out of here. We're not going to last long if we don't jump. I need you to return home. Dude, go. Go home. And there we go. Great. Out of curiosity, can people fix this stuff? Looks like they can. I'm gonna reload. Load from here. See what happens. Alright, so we got... Yeah, that's going. We got the mining going. We got pirates coming in, so we gotta get the fuck out. GTFO. Let's get everything prepared to jump. We need these ships to come back. Let me turn this off for now. And they're on board. Good. Let's get somebody on nav. I think we're ready to jump. Let's get out of here before the pirates come. Slowly rebuilding this ship. Where do I want to go? Problem is I don't know where they're going. I'll go here because then I can get some crystals. Let's wait one turn. Okay, I guess they're camping there and they're going that way. Good. Let's drop in here. We'll start working on this sector and then we'll go back and work on the two ships we were already at. And we've dropped in. Good. Let's set this to mine and we'll turn off navigation. Alright, we're getting out there and mining. We'll have to clear this here shortly. How are we doing on time? I think everybody's about to go to bed, so we'll wait until the next day, a duty day for them. Good, getting a lot of food built. Or grown. What do we, yeah, we're low on whole blocks. I know. We'll get on it. Looks like we got enough infra blocks to build that heat generator, the thermal regulator. Everybody's on break, getting ready to go to bed. Let's look at building our metal production. So we will need an energy refinery sooner rather than later. We also need this metal refinery. So we'll get this bad boy, plunk it right there, and we'll get this guy started. Not right there, apparently. We will have to expand this out quite a bit. Put it right there for now. Idea is I want to expand this so we have more, but my long-term plan, this is why I'm doing this, because there have been a few questions on that. My intent is to build more ships. I don't want to just go the single ship route because I haven't done that yet. I want to do that and then I want to offload like all of my industry onto that ship and it's going to be this hot, sweltering, terrible place to work. And somebody's going to have to work it. That way we can kind of specialize our ships. We'll have this as like the capital ship. It'll eventually just be like mostly berthing and weaponry and kind of a hub for all that stuff. Maybe make a gunboat that just works out there as a main gunnery platform. It'd be fun. It's fun. Specialized things. Get different ships going. You can have multiple crews manning multiple ships. As soon as they're done with their break, we're going to send out the dream team. Get them all suited up. How we doing? Everybody suited? Get on board. And the plan is to dock with this guy. And we're ready. Let's breach. Let's be a little more linear. One direction to go. Oh, a whole bunch of goodies right there. I like that. Oh, found the aliens. Bugs. Oh. Can we not open that door? There we go. Let's keep moving. Alright, this room is clear, so make sure it is. There we go. This is always a dicey moment here. I also like seeing the layouts of these ships. Looks pretty cool. It'd be interesting if there was a kind of cloud feature where it would cache layouts of people's ships after they get blown up. And then those are what appear in the game as derelicts. So it'd be more player driven. Kind of like Spore, how that worked back in the day. Oh, okay, we cleared the ship. Unfortunately, no new crew members. Undraft this, and we'll get to transferring the goods. Let's set that up. Oh, got some whole. Oh, good. We got a lot of blocks on this one. We'll move all those items, and then come back and start salvaging. All right, temperature is going to start going the correct direction over here. Let's take a look at it on the overlay. Watch it change over time, maybe. This little wall unit's working its magic. This is good. Good, we're getting repairs done. Got a lot of stuff to move. Moving freight. I'm gonna say that every time. I really like Space Station 13. I played it quite a bit over probably the past year. Whenever I would deploy in the military overseas, I only had my little crappy laptop. Actually, I was using like a Surface Pro. So I had to find games that would run on there, which is why I have such a love of indie games like this. They can run on smaller systems. You know, you can play them anywhere you want. I used to travel a lot, like 200 days on the road every year. Part of the reason I got out of the military. If you weren't deploying, you were training to deploy, so always gone. Always gone. But these games are able to run on smaller systems. They're more approachable for a lot of people. And I think it's more creative to have to come up with aesthetically pleasing, pixel graphics than just having access to like these highly produced games out there. Don't get me wrong, I like those too, but even a game like Arma 3, I have so many hours in. The graphics do look good, but they're good in a different way, and it's more depth than anything else. That's my little soapbox moment there. All right, this is full. Need that autopsy table done so we can start harvesting alien giblets. Yeah, look, temperature's good now. I'm gonna build some walls here. These are gonna take up infra blocks. Actually, these just take tools, so that's not a problem. It's the doors that cost you infra blocks. Build this. Build a door there. Isolate these rooms a little. I think we'll be able to get this. So I'm going to work on... We'll get one medical bed, because usually you don't need more than that. Usually, unless something horrible goes wrong. Alright, look at that. People hanging out in here. Yep, we're going to need a big old power node. Let's see what that does for power. Actually, the whole stabilizer doesn't cost much. That's interesting. That is interesting. So probably would like a battery bank like over here in the corner. We'll do that. attached to a big old power node. I'm not sure how these interconnections, or these connections between power nodes, let me put it that way, speak more gooder. I wonder if those get overloaded as well. So you might need like big old power node to big old power node, and then have offshoots of like smaller ones for the smaller switches. Something I need to look into a little more. Maybe test it off camera. Let's look at these. How are we doing here? Is there much left on this ship? I think we can start salvaging. Transfers are pretty much complete, so let's get some scrap. And I think eventually if we push the industry off of this ship, we'll make more room for more guns, more shields, more scanners and stuff. And we can respecialize things a little bit. I also play a lot of Star Citizen. I'm a pretty big backer in that game, so there's a lot of overlap between a lot of these games. They just fill different niches for you. Scratch a different itch. Hey, we got light in there. This is good. We're getting stuff going. Waiting on that. You can see it's cycling through the different orders it has. It's waiting for resources or somebody to take the task, and then they'll do it, create something, and then it'll cycle through the next one. Or if there's nothing available for it in stock, it'll just jump to the next one after a certain amount of time, it seems. I'm really liking that the save compatibility was there between that small patch that just came out and the previous day. It's really frustrating playing alphas and trying to record Let's Play series and having them kind of nuke their saves. So you have to restart like every couple of episodes. Can't really get too far ahead unless you were to do like a marathon recording session of like 8 hours of gameplay, something like that, which I don't think I have the patience for. I'll do a couple of episodes a day, try to get ahead of myself. But I'm bouncing between the model of pre-recording a bunch of stuff and just doing fresh stuff like every day, getting one day ahead. That way if people make comments or I learn something new, it can be applied immediately instead of like, oh, well, I'm not going to get to something you recommended for like a week or a month because I'm already that far ahead. It's tough. It's a tough choice to make. Right now I have plenty of free time so I can do that, but not so much. Not so much when I start my full-time job here soon. But I'm going to keep this going. I think it's doable. Just need to have better time management. Just stripping this thing down to brass tacks. Get a bunch of scrap. This will be good. As soon as we have this done, we're going to jump back to the previous system and start salvaging everything in there. We got to clear that one ship still. So that'll be a priority. This is going pretty quick. Still need people to rip apart the walls here to get the whole scrap, but that's coming. Pretty much as soon as all this stuff's moved off, I think it'll be pretty easy to move. Let's look at some of these systems. Operations console is the next thing it wants me to build, so we'll put it... Yeah, I'm going to make people work a little closer together. Somebody mentioned that I need a captain's chair for the bridge. Designate somebody as a captain. I do think that'd be a good idea. Having a hierarchy. Because right now it's just everybody's on the ship. It's very laissez-faire. It's like a anarcho-capitalist society, you know, that kind of thing. But having a little more Oh, that's weird. What is that? Okay, I guess that was just a bug. But it's, I think in Dwarf Fortress, it handles it really well. Now, I know it's a very complex game, and they've eschewed a lot of the graphical interface work, which is being remedied soon. But a lot of the back-end stuff is there, where you've got political factions that crop up, where somebody gets elected mayor. I think that would work really well in this game, but I realize there's a lot of back-end that goes into that. Oh, we got two neutral ships coming in. That's good. Or even if you could start designating people and go, okay, Bertos, you're now the captain of the ship. Boom, done. Start assigning it. If you're a military construct, if you're going for that, then you've got different rank structures you could set up. Or if you're just going for a civilian ship, I think there's a lot of potential there. But if that's where the developers want to go, cool. Not, also cool. There's just a lot of options. Or if that's a mod thing that somebody wants to build. Well, let's look at trade. This will be our first trade opportunity. The Mitternacht. It's a very German name. You got hull blocks. Ooh, I like hull blocks. They tend to like to buy food. It's a hot commodity out there in the world. So let's get some hull blocks, because I feel like we're going to need them. We have 5. We'll trade you some space food. That'll do. Pleasure doing business with you. And the SGS Sidre. What do you got? What you got? Oh, you got infra blocks. Yes, please. I'll take all of your infra blocks, all 10 that I can get. And I'll trade you some space food. I need 8 more bucks. What can I trade you? How about some water? There you go. Sweet. Doing some trading. I believe that is everything on this ship. Got a couple of trades complete, and then we're going to jump back. Well, the hull's complete now, since we got those hull blocks. Let everybody sleep, and then we'll get to moving. Let's look at the system real quick. Pirates are over here. They're only one jump away from there. That's disconcerting. I'll try to make the jump. See if we can get there. I'm in the process of setting up a Discord. I know a lot of channels do this. I got one more trade to go. But, yeah, I've set up a Discord. I'll play around with getting it actually set up, and then I'll share that out with you guys if you want to just chat. Set up a little bit of a gaming community. I'm all for it. It looks like, based on my demographics, according to YouTube anyways, you're mostly my age. Kind of the millennial generation. Or as I've heard it put, for us older millennials, the centennials. It's mostly that. Younger and older millennials, so welcome. That's the bulk of my viewership, so hence the reason I'm not talking to you like you're a bunch of children. Because that's not what my target audience is. My target audience is you, so we can all talk about things. Talk about the 56K modem days. Or like one of my favorite stories from my early days playing Quake on my 56K modem. I was in the middle of a Quake tournament. I was doing really good. Smoking everybody. Doing my rocket jumps and stuff. And then I spilled my can of Mountain Dew on the keyboard, and progressively my keyboard shorted out more and more until I could only turn left. It was tragic. I lost. Those were the early days. I was not able to salvage that keyboard. That was rough. Alright, I think everybody's up and running. Oh, we got the operations console. Cool. Yeah, everything's built. Look at that. Because we got materials. Trade is very important. So we need to generate these. We'll do that if we have less than... Let's go with 10. Same with hyperfuel. Let's process that. I don't think this was... no, I think it was. I don't know. It's hard to keep track of what's changed between things. Unless you actively read things. And you know. Being an army guy, I can't read. Hey, look, we got a medical bed. Man, ship's coming together. We're slicing up some alien meat steaks. Industry is starting to take off. We'll have to replace this probably sooner rather than later. We'll have to expand our hull out here so we can do more things. Okay, well, let's get ready to jump. There's nothing else here. Let's get ourselves ready. Get somebody on nav. Think everybody's back here? Yeah. And let's jump. Alright, pirates are in that system, but that's a problem. They're going to come right back, aren't they? Regardless, I'm going to have to deal with them. I'm just going to come up here. We'll mine more of the crystals and we'll clear that. Let's drop in. It is interesting that it doesn't show you that there are 2 derelicts in a system. There's only a derelict there of some sort. Let's plop down right there. Okay, cool. We're like halfway through the episode. Making a lot of progress. This is good. It helps when you have a bunch of iterations where you've screwed up really bad plenty of times, and then you come right back and you apply those new lessons learned. It's phenomenal. All right, let's get ready to go clear that. Or are we about? Yeah, we're about at the end of the day. We'll let them all just keep on keeping on and then get some rest. Oh, I gotta take Bertos off that. You can rest, Bertos. You don't have to navigate. Yeah, we'll reorganize this. We'll get some, since we have times, or we have time, not times. So we get facility, now it's production, item. Get the item fabricator. We'll put it right here for now. And right here is fine. It's good, everybody's just hanging out. Does everybody still like Bertos? It looks like everybody's liking everybody. Everybody likes Bertos. Bertos likes everybody. Ueva does not like anybody but Bertos. Gerard likes Bertos and Mikhail. Does not like Ueva. Ueva and man, yeah, about the only person that anybody likes is Bertos. He gets along with everybody. I wonder why that is. He was a fighter pilot. You know, I bet as a fighter pilot, he constantly talks with his hands. And tells everybody he's a pilot. That's been my experience. Pilots, first thing pilots will do is tell you they're a pilot. You figure it out pretty quick. Or is our unreachable area still there? Yeah, it's not a big deal. We just need to reorganize things a little. As soon as the day is over, or the rest cycle is over, we're going to get the trifecta here, the triumvirate, to go clear this bad boy right here. Not this. It's an asteroid. Everybody's on break. Just chilling out, getting their morning coffee. Let's go suit up. And then we'll get in. Okay, let's send this guy over here. Go clear this ship. I forget to look at the names of these ships. And we're in. Oh, hostiles right out the gate. Alright, let's keep moving. Nice. Oh, we got hostiles. food on the floor. Get some credits and a data log. Let's keep sweeping. There's a lot of food on the floor. And we've cleared this area. Let's go back up here real quick. Make sure we can sweep through here. Nice. Let's go back in here. Nope, nothing on the bridge. There's only a couple rooms to clear. Hopefully there's something there. More credits. I like money. Final room. No crew, unfortunately. It's really luck of the draw on whether or not you can get some crew members. The CS Decade Pigeon. Nice. There's probably poop all over it. Alright, we'll get that looted. What's your problem, Bertas? He's got spacesuit fatigue. Alright, everybody's back on board. Getting to work, and then we're gonna get to work moving all that stuff over. Always prioritize transferring things off. Can't stress that enough. That's probably the single best piece of advice I've received for this game. Oddly enough, it was from Michael Peterson. We've already looted that. He's just hanging out down there, so I guess we'll just continue bouncing around, picking up stuff, getting stuff done. I'm gonna start bumping this out just so I can get more construction going. Let's build hull. Yeah, looks like that's about as far back as I can really go with engines. And we'll do this number. That should give me plenty of room for industry. It shouldn't take too much as far as hull blocks go. But we also need to get another engine, so I'll plop that right down next to this guy. It'd be mostly center line with it. Now, obviously, there's no differential here. Like, if you have more thrust here, it's not going to cause the ship to turn. You know, you don't have to balance that out, which is nice. It's more of an aesthetic thing. All right, I think everything's transferred off, so we're going to scrap it. And we got a friendly coming in. All right, everybody's in bed. Let's take a look at what we want to do here. Good, that's starting to work. We'll start moving all this stuff around here in a bit. We're going to have to reset all of our production queues, unfortunately. But not a big deal. Oh yeah, we can get solar panels. I always forget about this. To get some extra power. So solar panels work based on your proximity to the sun. So right now I'm fairly close to the sun. Here it would be closer. The closer you are, the more power it generates. More efficient it is. The further away you are, the less. So there you go. There's a little crash course on those. They do not take these system points, by the way, that like hull stabilizers do. Hull stabilizers give you more hull capacity for health. Shields will give you shields. And, well, you know, energy turrets will pew-pew at things. The scanner will let you remotely scan another ship. So you could theoretically remotely scan this derelict, I think, and let you know, like, what are you walking into? Do I need to take more shotguns? Do I need to even worry about it? Can I send everybody over and start salvaging immediately? One thing to test is, if you were to scan the entire ship, would it allow you to claim it immediately? Would you then be able to go start salvaging? If there were no hostiles on it? I don't know. Things to check out. I will need to upgrade this to the bigger power generator. Alright, the Sidre is back. What do you got for trade? Nothing I really need. I don't know what to do with super blocks yet. Let's keep it moving. this is getting built. And get our industry really cranking. Get a big old power node over there so we can handle it. I mainly want to dedicate this side to power generation and this side to injury. Well, industry. Injuries can result from industry. Get workman's comp. Little side note from my experience of workman's comp or lack thereof. I used to work in fast food. And at one point, I was super tired and sick and on cold medication. I was cleaning the fry vats and I was wiping them down. Hand slipped and deep fried my hand. Yeah, that's not the best feeling in the world. Fortunately, it all healed up. Blistered up pretty nicely. I got some sweet pain medication. Didn't work very well when you singe your nerve endings. Good times. Good times. Let's move all this stuff back. So moral of the story, don't deep fry your hand. Put this guy right here. Yeah, there we go, right there. Let's move this guy right here. It's going to be tightly packed back here. Set up all these rules. Let's get 6, because 6 seems to be the magic number for not spitting errors at me, or warnings rather. There we go. That's set up. Good. Let's see. How's the pigeon doing? I think we've got all the goodies off there pretty much. All that stuff will get moved. Still scrapping though. Well, let's look at power. And we'll get a power node right here. That right there is perfect. Alright, that's set. Set that to 10, because 10 seems like a good number to have. And this will get linked up to... I want it to link up to this. So let's cut... How do I want to do this? Let's cut that one, because this is going to be the bigger draw. And that'll work there. We do need lighting over here. Let's look at the furniture. Let's get some wall lights like right there so they can work in the lighting. Set this back up. I want 6 and I want 6. There we go. It's pretty good. How are we standing here? This is almost salvaged. We're almost done there. I will need another bed right here so people can actually sleep there. When we get more people. Shit, pirates coming. Okay, well. Let's get ready to jump. I'm not going to force anybody on nav right now. Got time. We'll jump back to the place we were working a while ago and clean up those 2 ships. It's about time to force you guys to wake up. Real close. Alright, now that you're up, I'm going to force one of you on nav. And I think we are ready to jump. Almost. There we go. And away we go. You got to play the cat and mouse game of getting away from pirates. Come back down here and go down here and drop back in. If you ever need to submit a bug report, you can hit F11, just FYI. And we'll deploy. See what it does. If we hit F11, oh, look at that. Nice little bug report. The screenshot. Oh, that is awesome. It's really nice when devs make it easy for you to report bugs. It's when it's like, oh, you need to go post on this forum, you need to use this format. Like, man, if you're paying me, yes. I was actually a game tester for you. Totally different story, but doing this out of the kindness of my own heart and my own interest in the game succeeding. So I can play it more, play it in a much more complete state. Alright, so we need to clear, or we already claimed this one? Yeah, we did. Set this up for salvage. Still all the goodies on here. There we go. Get back to salvaging all this stuff. Good. Let's look at some other industry we can build because we're about to become rich off salvage. We need an assembler. Build the assembler right here. What are we doing on power, by the way? We're spiking way above our generating, but our generating on average is better than our consumption, I think. I don't think we're having rolling brownouts out here. I think it's because we have enough stored power, either in this node here or in the different nodes out here. We're getting consumed, but not as fast. Trying to outpace it all. Oh, this is done. Nice. Let's look at the assembler. Let's focus on hull blocks. Let's make them for less than 6. Infra blocks, same thing. And soft blocks, yep. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we're low on ice blocks. We've got plenty of water. Looks like that's something we're going to need to get. We're going to focus on harvesting out here. Let's get ice, which we have none. Oh, that's interesting. There's none in the system. Guess we're going to have to trade for it. And salvage. Cool. We'll finish this ship off, and then we'll go focus on clearing this bad boy. That is the goal. Oh, I did see some power problems. Might be time to upgrade this bad boy. Can we afford it? Let's look at power. We got this big power generator. So it'll create 40 power. I don't think we quite have the blocks for it just yet. If we salvage this, that'll net us 4. Right? Yeah. 4 and 4. We're real close. We need like one more infra block. Which I think we'll get to if we do it. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll just wait. I could disassemble this because I'm not using it right now. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm waffling a lot, I know. Let's dismantle this. Let's dismantle this. Get everybody on that bright and early and the next day. Should be coming out Friday, so as I wrap this up, hope you guys enjoy your Friday and your weekend. I'm trying to get ahead of myself on these so I can work on another project, my Dwarf Fortress project. I am a cartographer by trade, sort of, and a photogrammetrist. If you don't know what those are, go ahead and look it up. And I've been working on a process to make Dwarf Fortress maps more aesthetic. And you can see some other videos on this channel regarding Dwarf Fortress. I think I've got them under some playlists. I got a long one on the process so you can see it, but I've gotten better at it. I've got some video editing tricks that I'm going to try to play and do some more narrative voiceover. Not like a let's play, more of like a narrative based off of Legends mode. Okay. Let's put this guy... Oh, he can't fit. Well, I need to move that battery. In fact, I'm going to dismantle it. I need that prioritized. Somebody do it, please. Let's move this. Yeah, I know this is going to hurt without having the power. Okay, good. Now, what I need you to do is build, power the gigantic ass generator. We'll put it right here. And that has to be a high priority. I need all hands on deck and building that thing. It's just about there. Come on. You can do it. It's got to deliver them blocks. There we go. Now we're building it. Eventually. Somebody will build it. There we go. Oh, an accident. That's not good. That's going to delay things. At least right now, accidents don't cost you any power. All right, we got 3 links we can do, so let's do... I'm not going to link to that directly. I'm going to spare one of my links. Let's click that and we'll link up over there. Now I need that fueled. Good, there we go. We got power. Everything will be just fine. We'll be just fine. I do need another one of these power nodes. I'll put it right here. That way that thing can have enough juice to operate. We got a friendly coming in. Everything's catching up. That's the thing. Like, these systems take a little bit to catch up once they're off for a little bit. So how are we doing on power now? Oh yeah, we're generating plenty. Quite nice. Alright, everybody's going to bed. Good. The ship's catching back up on heating and pressurizing. And giving us some lovely oxygen. Still got a lot to go over here as far as tearing it down and moving everything to the shuttle. Hey, what do you got? You have water? Could really use some water blocks. Let's see. How much? Get 10 of these bad boys. Just sitting in storage, and I'll trade you some food. Oh, that's expensive. How about this bad boy right there? A bit of noble metal. There we go. I'll make the trade. It doesn't seem like trading improves relations right yet. It seems like that should be something that happens. Alright, let's link this up to that guy, and we'll link it up to... I could link it up to this. It should cover it. Let's do that. That way it'll handle all the power. Next thing you need, since now we have wall lights and we have freestanding lights, you need in-floor lighting. Still want to sweep this, clear it out before we move on and end the episode. So slowly heat up over time. You can see the crystals melting there. What's the temperature out here? Out of curiosity. It's actually not bad. This temperature regulator is working pretty good. Sweet. I do want to get another engine, because then it'll reduce the amount of fuel we use. So right now we have a 4 to 1 ratio for the fuel to hyper jumps. Not good. Yeah, we're way over. Let's get another hyperdrive engine. There we go. We'll put them both right there. They're in line with the center of the ship-ish. Looks okay. If I flange this out a little bit, it'll probably look a little more symmetrical, a little better. I'm fine with an asymmetrical ship, though. It's space. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. All right, what do we need? I'm still working on that ship. I need him to hurry up on that. Is this thing full up? Nope. Didn't even offload anything. That's unfortunate. Let's look at some of these other systems we can build. I would like a shield generator. That would be phenomenal. These things take up a lot of room. Turrets also take up a lot of space. So I do need more room over here. I may flare this out. Give it a little more. Do we have another friendly? And everybody's up. I have seen crews from these ships trying to salvage these things, and you probably saw it in the previous, I think it was Alpha 5 series that I did. The first one I did. They were all cocooned up by the bigger aliens, and I saved them. I don't think I gained anything from it, but yeah, it's fun. It adds a little storyline to it. It's pretty cool. All right, what do we got going on here? I want to set this as a... Yeah, let's expedite this. I want this done. The Ace of Spades. All right. I feel like listening to some Motorhead now. You got food, you got water, you got, what are those, energy blocks? Tech blocks. I do need tech blocks. I'll get 5 of those, and I just need to trade you a little bit of something here. What do I want to trade you? These you don't care about. I'll trade you some carbon. Yeah, that's fine. It's a good deal. Good. All hands on deck. Get all this junk moved. Scrap all this stuff and it'll be good to go. Now it's just moving stuff. That's good. Ooh, it looks like water. Nice. Can always use water. Need that shuttle to hurry up. It's making the trade with the other guy. All right. One more trip and I think that'll be full. And right back out. I like it. All right. Good. Moving that freight. Oh, yeah. If it ain't bolted down, it belongs to cargo. Them's the rules of Cargonia. That looks funny. Yep, just eating my packaged lunch there out of my lunchbox. Don't worry about it. Still got a trade to do. I wonder why that's not going. We're waiting on them? Strange. Everybody's tucked in for the night. Just gonna focus on clearing that other ship, and I'll let Mr. Peterson there take care of everything else. All right, everybody's up. We're gonna draft you. We're gonna get you on board. Let's go dock with this bad boy. And hopefully not get eaten. And we're breaching. Let's get moving. Clear the back of the ship first. Oh, we got eggs. Not good. Probably means we're gonna have the big alien. Let's creep forward. Clear this hallway. Looks like the bulk of these hostiles are back here. Oh boy. Set up here. Slowly getting through here. These are the biggest priority, taking those things out. Try to clear as much of this as possible. We do need to clear that guy. Come on, shoot him. There we go. Sometimes you gotta clear your own path. Got a bunch of hostiles coming. Let's push this way. Snag all these goodies. Nice, he's down. Engine room is good. Let's go clear this side. Now we need to go back here now. We may pull back because we're getting low on O2. Let's do that. We'll clear this last little room here. Then we'll come back in a bit. We'll take that. Undraft you. Everybody get back to the ship. Made some good progress. Where is old... Oh, he's over here scrapping the hull there. Nice. Alright, still got our trade to do. But, you know what? I think that's a good spot to call the episode. Well, going into the weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it. Can relax a little bit. And thanks for joining me. Take it easy.